I was born with a clap lip, and for those of you who don't know, being born with a clap lip means that I was born with a gap here in my lips and my jaw, and I've had surgery to heal the gaps, but my lips and my nose looks a little bit different. And when I talk to people, they're like, what, really? I didn't notice. And that's the thing, like, it's not even noticeable for so many people, but I share with them, this is how I feel. It's like, it's a small gap on my body and a big hole in my heart. Like, I remember the first time as a child that people tell me that I'm not beautiful, that someone pointed out to me the differences on my face, my clap lip. I heard a story about my parents crying their heart out. I heard a story about me actually not being able to have mother's milk because of the gap. I cannot like suck my mother's milk, so I grew up with bottled milk. And I remember like being 4 or 5 years old and going to kindergarten and have no friends because I have a clap lip. And that became the biggest shame and the biggest fear in me, is that I would never quite measure up. I would never be quite enough for somebody because I have a little gap in my physical appearance that is not the same. I'm not the same with everyone else. I don't look the same. A small gap on my body, a big hole in my heart. And so for the longest time in my life, that's how I experienced life. I experienced my ex never wanted to show me, introduce me to his friends or his family because I'm not beautiful. I have another ex bringing me home to meet his parents and overhearing their conversation of how his mom told him that, well, she's really not pretty at all. And so I live the longest years of my life believing that I'm not beautiful. And now this is the story that I get to tell. I left Australia, I think, when I'm 21. I'm 32, 34, 33, 34. I'm 34 now. And I came back to Vietnam recently, and I've done a lot of healing work within myself. And I have always been a high achiever because as a child, like, that's what I was told. Like, if you're not beautiful, like, get really good grade, like, at least you can be smart. So I work really, really, really hard to make up in my achievement, in my academic, in my study, to make up for what I lack, or I thought I lack in my physical. But have you ever had this feeling that, no matter what you try, like, it's the achievement never quite feel the hold that is within? And then recently I came back home to Vietnam and I had this experience which is really interesting. So I I've done my healing around the world. You know, I went around the world having people telling me I'm beautiful, and I started to believe them. And I started to believe me, right? And I started seeing more and more and more of the gifts within me, the magic within me. But there's this experience recently when I came back to Vietnam, because I had always thought that for Vietnamese man, I am not beautiful. Standard for Vietnamese standard, I am not beautiful. That has always stuck with me. And then I went back to Vietnam recently, and I started having people telling me, saying things to me. They started calling me beauty. And I listened to that, and I was like, what is this? And I started having men saying things like, well, because you are beautiful, you get this seat. Or people were saying like, oh, and I just, a group of taxi driver. I was like, well, you know, who get to drive this beauty on her trip? And I was like, wow, what is this? What is this? And I realized something important. I realized that I am beautiful. I don't look that much different. I'm still me. I'm still me. They change. And I realized that when I started to see me in all of my beauty, and I started seeing myself, the world will mirror it back to me. The world will show me. I will start seeing and experiencing people telling me what I am starting to know deep down. So the world is reflecting to me what is in the within. When you see the magic within, you will see and experience the magic out on the outside. And so I realized that it is my mission now. I thought my passion and my mission was, in the past 7 years, was about, following my dream, discover marketing, going for it, build a business, help my clients. But I realized that now I am the woman for this movement of helping people see the magic within and experience the magic outside. Becoming a match for magic. And it's all begin when you realize that the very thing, everything that makes you you, and the very things that is your greatest shame, that is your biggest pain, the things that you thought is the sticky things about yourself that you should hide from the world, is the very things, is your very magic. It's your magic. And that's why I created the Match for Magic experiment, the 11-day challenge. And when people ask me what it is, like I say, it's a content creation challenge. Like we're gonna like create magic together, experience life and create magic together. But I realize that it's so much deeper than that. Like this is my calling, this is what I'm here for, because I know I'm not the only one. Whoever felt like I'm not enough, that I don't belong, that I'm different, that I don't fit in the box, that I'm not the only one who ever tries so fucking hard to fit in, to be like everybody else. Try so hard to be like everybody else, to feel like I'm enough, to realize that none of us was born to fit in. I was telling my friend this the other day, like, you know, I feel like we're all angels with wings that are our own, and we all trying so hard to cut down our wings so we can look like everybody else. And I am so lucky. I am so lucky because my wings is permanent. And yet I try so hard to ignore it. I try so hard to pretend that it doesn't exist. I hope that maybe if you're listening to this, that you realize that we're just all trying to do the same thing. And maybe it's time that we let our wings be seen. Everything that makes you, everything that is you, is the magic. You are beautiful. You are so enough. And in this journey, the Mat for Magic experiment together, this is the real work that we're gonna do. We going to look deep within and see the magic that is on the within. We're gonna allow ourselves to be seen, to be truly, wholeheartedly seen by ourselves first, and by the safe environment that we'll be creating together, so we can really see each other and have the courage and the bravery to realize that it is a gift to share it with the world, like the very thing, the magic that is you, the very thing that you thought makes you different is your magic. And so we're gonna experience sharing with the world. We're gonna do this together. And watch. And you just watch life spoil you with your magic. You'll watch the world meet you at the edge of your magic. And I know this is my life work. I know this is not about achieving and achieving and achieving. I've done that. And creating financial success. Fuck yes, that's amazing. But not from a space of compensating for the hole that is on the inside. But it's from the space that when we see our magic from within, that the world is going to meet us. We're gonna lead our movement, we're gonna lead our missions. And we're gonna be greatly, greatly rewarded as we change the world from the gift that we have. And so the world will meet you. And I'm here, and I want to hold your hand. I want to look deep into your eyes. And I hope you together will have you see your magic. That joy, that the truth is going to set you free. That when you talk about it that hurt you, and the true feelings that you have, that is gonna set you free and it's gonna set other people free too. And then we're gonna get to do this together, and I know this is only the beginning. So my mission is that I will get to donate what I create from this experiment and this project to, I think it's called the SMILE organization. I think that they do free surgery for children with cleft lip so they can have a normal smile. So you know, like when you have the cleft, you couldn't smile. And one of the best things that people told me that they remember about me is my smile. And so I want to give the smile to these children. And I hope that I get to look into their eyes and say to them, like, and teach them and show them. And I hope they get to be surrounded and the world gonna get to see this, that they are fucking beautiful. Exactly the way they are. And so come join me. Let's do this.